All right, so we're going to go over the RDL, or Romanian deadlift now. The advantage of the Romanian deadlift is that you don't have to start from the ground. So you can practice your hip hinge and you can practice your positioning without having to break it off the ground, which is sometimes the hardest part of a deadlift. Now this exercise is one of the best for building your hamstrings, your glutes, and your lower back. It's probably one of the most practical things as far as functionality of picking things up off the ground and understanding how to hip hinge. So starting out, you want to have the bar set at a height that is just below your lockout. So taking it out of the rack should be very easy. You just have to stand up a couple of inches with the bar in your hands. Once you have the bar up, you're going to take some small step backs, just enough so that you can clear the bar. From there, we want to assume our nice, good posture. So shoulders back. I don't want to arch that lower back. We want a neutral spine. So shoulders back, neutral spine, legs locked out. From there, we don't want to think about bending the knees. We want to think about pushing the hips back. So it's a hinge, so we're hinging at the hips. So hips go back towards the wall behind you, and your shins stay vertical. So the bar is going to travel in a straight line up and down. The bar does not go out in front of you. So the bar travels straight up and down. As you push your hips back, your shins stay vertical. And what we're looking for is a nice stretch in the hamstring while maintaining the integrity of your torso. So once you're down in this position, you can see that my lower back is still flat, my shoulders are back, and I haven't lost any of that neutrality. Now, if you get to the point and you're trying to get lower, and you start rounding your back, or rounding there, or you lose any of that neutral posture in the RDL, probably gone a little too far, and you're going to lose tension in the hamstrings and the glutes, which is the whole idea. So we want to go down. Some people might start to feel a stretch here in their hamstrings, and that might be as low as they can go. As their hamstrings get stronger and therefore more flexible, they'll be able to get deeper and deeper while maintaining this good hip hinge position. So start out nice and light. Try to find a position where you feel that stretch in the hamstrings while keeping that neutral spine. Push those hips back, back, back. I'm literally thinking about hips back, reach your butt back behind you the whole time. That's the best cue. You want to think about that butt traveling back and that bar going straight down your leg. So butt back and bar going straight down. So we want to think about bracing the core during this exercise like we did in our warm-up. Making sure that we have that nice core brace is going to keep your spine nice and stable and neutral as you're going down and as you're coming up. Take your breath at the top of the movement if you need one. And if you go heavy enough at a certain point, you might have to use straps if you can't double overhand the weight, but double overhand the weight as long as you can until you absolutely need straps for this movement.